Namaste, welcome back to the Pragna channel. You have we have covered a lot in the last videos. We have set up a lot of tools. I know it's overwhelming, but as I said, you don't have to set up all this. Just stick with one video. The reason I was doing all this is based on where you are coming from. Pick what you want, right? Let's assume you are already working in a company where they are using Docker, then pick the Docker installation. Maybe they are using Databricks, pick the Databricks. Maybe they are using Ubuntu, etc. So I want to cover all of these so that people coming from different background can use whatever they want. But if you are learning, you don't have to know all this. Stick with one, learn it, and then come back and learn another one, set up another one, set up another one, etc. Got it? So don't think like, oh my god, this guy is putting a lot, because this is just the beginning. I'm going to throw a lot at you. Okay? So that doesn't mean that you need to learn everything. Okay, pick one. If you are just starting out, then you can come back and learn another one, come back another one, because in this video I'm going to throw more at you. So far we have seen Scala, PySpark, and a little bit of SQL. But if you want to go from zero to a fully working Java with Git with Maven dev setup in one sitting, here you go. This is the video for you. I'm going to show you how to install Eclipse. If you haven't heard Eclipse, then this video is not for you. Eclipse is a Java IDE where you write Java code and whatnot. And Maven and Git on Windows and Ubuntu. We are going to see that. Um, and then we are going to use some sample code straight into the Eclipse. So you are ready to build. Okay. And again, whatever commands we are going to use, I will read them aloud, just like I'm doing it since forever. And then I will explain what each one does and point out gotchas along the way. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive in. We will set this up on Linux first. Okay, let's do it on the Linux. Let's go here, download Eclipse. Okay, let me make this full screen. View full screen. Okay, Eclipse. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, can I just download the Eclipse? Eclipse. Okay, here we go. Okay, does it by default? How do I know if I'm downloading which OS? I guess it's everything is in it. Okay, here we go. It automatically figured it out. Awesome. Okay, let's click on that. Okay. So let's click on this, and you will have that installer. This is icon. That's not the installation. I guess this is it. By default, it should figure it out. There is an installer. That's fine. Open with. Okay, no. I will open terminal. That will open this folder. Eclipse. What happened? Why is it not? That is instructions. Never mind. Okay, let's open it then. I think this is the installer. Yep, I am right. Oomph. Eclipse installer by Oomph. Okay, what are we installing here? I think we should be installing. No, definitely not that. I think we will go and install this one, Java developers, right? I think that's what we want to install. The locations are fine. I don't mind. So install it. Yeah, accept now. See, this is the reason I said you need 100 GB memory. All right, so we got it installed. Click on the launch. And it will ask you to select a workspace. I'm fine with that. Let's close these windows from our few previous videos. Here you go. If you haven't seen Eclipse at all so far, here you have it. It asked for a workspace. That's a physical folder where our project and Eclipse internal files live. You can create multiple workspaces to isolate different projects or clients, like imagine like Conda environments, like here workspace. And if you look closely here, I mean, it's not showing it, but usually what it will show you here is some tutorials and samples, but it didn't. That's fine. So this is the work area, just so you know. Okay. I don't know if you ever used any tool built on Eclipse, because there are several tools that are built on top of Eclipse. Some of them involves MuleSoft Anypoint Studio, if you worked with MuleSoft, or if you worked with Talent Studio, it's built on Eclipse as well. I have used both, so I am a little bit familiar with them, but not this. But yeah, usually how Eclipse organizes the UI is by something called perspectives. Okay, you will spend most time in Java perspective. I think you can go to hold on, perspective here. There will be different perspectives, right? Right? There are different perspectives, but the perspective we will spend most of our time is Java. There's also a Git perspective. If you want to version control using, you can click this one as well, which will open different perspectives. You have Git. I will just show you a minute. It will change you how it looks. You see, right? You can add, clone, Git repository, etc. So it changes that. And Java by default, this is how it looks like. Now, once we have that, we need to install Maven. What? Why Maven? Maven is the build and dependency tool which is used throughout this video. We will install we will install it for each OS. Like, what is this? This is the Linux, and then again for Windows we'll do that, and then we will verify the install with Maven slash version, and then let's talk through what the output from the Maven version means. Okay, for Windows we will install later on, but let's start with Linux, shall we? Okay, before that, let me go and see, do I have any commands for that? I might not. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you don't have that, that's not a problem. Oh, where is my cursor? Here we go. Okay, so let's install Maven first. I think by doing sudo get install Maven, we will have it. But let's see if there is anything we should know. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's see what this guy is giving. Yeah, see, whatever I just said. right? So let me copy that command for the document. Sudo, okay, let me do this first. Sudo apt install Maven. Okay, so now that is installing it. Once we install it, what did I say? We need to check the version just like however we check the Python and Java version. Now you see, what do we have here? We have the Maven version, which is 3.8.7 and its environment. And you can see the Java runtime as well, Java version that you can see here. And the Linux version it is showing, and the encoding type it is showing you here. Got it? I think pretty much that's about it. By the way, we should have checked it. Maybe Ubuntu might already have Maven installed in it, but I didn't check it. That's okay. Even if you don't have it, that's okay. That's not a problem. And what's next? That's it. That's about how to installing Maven. But we'll come back to all this in a minute. So we have set up Eclipse or installed Eclipse. We have installed Maven. The next step is to installing Git. Why Git? Because Git tracks file changes and enables collaboration. We might not be using it here, but in real world you will use it. So let's install it. Installing it is very simple. Okay, so let's do similar one. Sudo apt install git. Let me copy the command to our file again. Sudo apt install git, and I want to yes. Okay, it's installed, and after every install you check the version, and as you can see it is having 2.43. Now we have 3. Now let's go to the Eclipse and get started with some code. I mean, we are not going to write any code. We will just open the code that is already there. All right. And how are we going to get the code? We are going to get the code from a Git. We are going to clone the Git. How are we going to clone it? Let's look at it. And we are going to clone it from a Git that is there, from a book. They have some code in there, so we are going to open that code. Okay. Um, how are you going to do that? By going to terminal. Let's say, where am I? Okay, that's fine. Git clone. So this is the URL. You will have it in the document. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we are doing the cloning right now. Cloning is just copying whatever is in here into our repository. Okay. This creates a local folder with the chapters code. Okay. You can see that here, right? I was looking from top, and you can see it will have the projects and pom.xml file and all that. Now let's go to Eclipse. Click on the Git perspective, right? Now we have this empty perspective. Let's click on clone a Git repository. And you can use the same URL that you have here, copy link. Okay, you paste that. Oh, no, wait a minute. Clone URL, or actually you can select GitHub, search, found no repository. Hmm, can I do this? Okay. No, I don't want the entire thing. Okay, you know what? Instead, should I do this? How about if I do this? It's not picking this for some reason. What is it saying? Search for the repository, right? Let's go back. Okay, I will just pick the URI. Yeah, that's the URI. That's the host. That is the repository path and it's HTTPS. Oh, it want my username password. Why do you need my username password? Can you not just clone it? Oh, yeah, it did. Never mind. Select the branches to clone from the remote repository. To select, let's not select it. Let's skip it. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Now let's select the directory. We don't have it. Where we want the repo stored, we can do that. Let's click finish. Now right click on this and it's going to automatically detect projects. So let's click import projects. Okay. Don't worry if you see a lot of downloads. Eclipse is fetching everything required for Apache Spark project. You can click the progress bar in the status area below for details. Let's click this finish. Now you will see a lot of those things happening here, but that's fine. It will download everything that is required for that project to execute successfully. Okay, now while that is doing, let's jump back to our this, and as you can see here, it got populated, right? Our project got populated here under project explorer, and you can see SBT file. What these are, don't worry, there is time for us to explain on how to build SBT file and how to build an application and etc. So don't worry about it for now. I am just showing you how you can execute this. Of course, you cannot execute this here. I'm just saying what do they have in these folders. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This is Scala code, by the way. I'm just trying to see what all they have. Okay, so here is the project they have. Okay, Java. You can open it. And as you can see, this is how you would write in Java. As you can see the Spark session right here. And you see this data set, which we will cover in the intermediate playlist, not in the beginner. And then they are trying to read a CSV file. And then they are showing the file records. This is how the code would look like. And as I mentioned, I'm just going to show you the setup here. We are not actually going to design, create any jobs. But this is how it would look if you were to create a create code, Spark code in Java, right? If you never created any Java code, that's fine. Ignore this example. But yeah, so this is how it would look like. That's about it. Let's see. I mean, is it importing? If I run, will it fail? Most probably. Yeah, that's what I thought so. All right. So I did run this, and when I run it, it's throwing an error. You might have seen it. And the problem is, looks like I tried to Google it. Looks like we have Java 17 and it's looking for Java below 9. So what I'm going to do is, anyways, we have to do this setup on Windows. So on Windows, I'm going to install Java 8 and try the same. If it works, then we should be good. But my point was to show you this, which is setting up Eclipse, Git, as well as Maven, which we did. Now, let's switch to Windows. Let's switch to Windows and let's do the installation there. Okay. So that we can try this using another Git. Not Git, another Git. What is it? Another Java version. Okay. Now let's go to Windows. Here we go. Okay, here we are. So let's click on this, download that, and it detected its window. That's fine. Let's download it. And let's download Git. Here you go. Maybe I should copy these links. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Did I download it? No. So it's going to be Windows. Yeah, this one. So let's install Eclipse. And before I install Eclipse, let me install Java 8. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to Java Archives, Java 8, Windows installer. It will ask you to, it will, it will ask you to sign in. Let me sign in a different place and come back. And I did enter. Now it is asking me to save it here. All right. So I downloaded that. Okay, let me set up this first. It's for Java developers. Install it. Now let's close this Linux one. Let me exit out of its full screen for a minute. Okay, while this is installing, let me go here and install the. Oh, I thought of installing Java first, right? Okay. And we would have to do a couple of changes. One of them would be the Java form because that will affect Spark as well. Yeah, see this? It's using 21. That's fine. What I want to do is go to the C, program files, Java, Yeah. So environment variables. Environment variables. You see the Java form? So I need to change this to this. And in the path, I need to change this to this. Now I need to test my Spark as well, because what if it doesn't launch, right? So let's go to Anaconda prompt. Conda activate Spark env. It asked for my Java thingy and I said allow it on another screen. But I'm just wondering, still wondering, maybe I need to look at the Scala one. And it looks like it is working without any hinge here. But let me try it on my Scala one. Because it will show my Java version here, if I'm not wrong. So it shows Scala version. Oh, even Java. Okay, 1.8. So it is working fine without any problem. So I think we are good here with the Spark. Now here it's taking 21. I think I can change that. Let's see. I think I can. I think we can change that. Let's install Git in the meantime. Okay, here is our thingy. That's fine. Let's proceed. Oh, too many things running at the same time, I guess. Okay, now let's go to our Git perspective. Clone a repository using this URL. I think we had the URL somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. Just give me a minute. Okay, didn't we have? I didn't put it here. Okay, that's fine. Let me put it here. Okay, cool. Next, next, finish. Right click, import projects, finish, finish. Go back to Java. We have the project here. Oh, it's still, is it still building it? Yeah, it's still building it. Yeah, it is still downloading sources and Java doc whatnot. So let it do its thing. Maybe even with Linux, it was downloading. I don't know. Maybe I try. Oh, it finished it. Okay, awesome. So if I right click, run as, let's see, will it throw the same error? See the Java it is asking. Let's allow. Since I changed Java home, see No error. See, it's the version I'm telling you. Yay! Okay, so let's go here. We successfully even executed a Java PySpark code. Do you believe that? Huh, interesting. So this, let's try it. False. Save it and run it. No matter which language you go, it doesn't matter. Okay. It commands are all the same. Don't you think so? Creating the Spark session is same. This is a little bit different. Instead of data frame, you said it is a data set of rows. We will learn about it later on. But still, even this is same. Maybe a bracket here and there, but pretty much same. And even this command is same with the options. So that's why I am telling you again and again and again. Don't stick to just one PySpark. It does remaining languages, at least coding Spark wise, commands are same. You just need to learn itty bitty things. For example, like Eclipse, how to create a project, how to set up the dependencies, what is Maven, how to deploy this code, Java code, etc. That's it. How to build Java code, all that. But coding wise, it's going to be the same. So learn it as part of this course and put it on your resume so that you won't be limited to only PySpark Spark jobs. Instead, you can apply for Scala jobs, Java jobs, R jobs, even R jobs. We are going to cover R as well, maybe in the next video, but uh, you get the idea, right? So, what did you see here now? We set up Eclipse in Windows. We downloaded Git. We didn't set up Maven, but we would need Maven as well when we try to build manual from command line. We would need that. I am assuming we don't have it, or maybe since I installed it on the other computer, maybe it got it. Yeah, it had it. So let me show you how to install that as well. I think how I installed was using something called Choco. Choco is a tool for Windows where you can install software from command line. It's like it makes it like Unix or Linux. If you don't have Choco, you need to set up Choco first, or Chocolate in short. If I Let me show you that as well. Chocolatey, I guess it's called. Installing Chocolatey, right? It's straightforward. Okay, so you need to use PowerShell. So you have to run this in the PowerShell. PowerShell is just once you open command line, if you click here, it will open PowerShell, by the way. It says restricted. That's fine. If it returns, then they are asking you to run this or that based on whatever it is. After that, then you are going to run this one, this command. Paste the copy text into shell and center. Wait a few minutes. Command to complete. That's it. That's all. I'm going to put this anyways in there. I thought, okay, you know what? Let me do that for you. I don't know how what it will say since I already have it. Looks like when I installed it on some other computer. Permission denied. Okay, maybe I should have run this as admin, I guess. Let me try the second command. Okay, yeah, second command works, I guess. Now, let's copy this, paste it here. Choco was found and existing was detected, will not continue. The scripts will not overwrite existing installer. See this? So all you need to do is run this one. I will put it in the command as well. So once you have Choco, all you need to do is run this particular command. But you need to run this as admin. So you can do that by typing command, right click, run as administrator, click yes. That's it. It's already there for me, so I didn't, but you got the idea. Then you will set up Maven. Cool. I guess cool. So let me copy this, put it in our documentation, and I think we are good. And then we set up all those, and then we waited until all those libraries got import, and then when we ran it, it ran successfully. All right, I think that would be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to Eclipse, let me know in the comments. We have another IDE called IntelliJ. I'm going to show that as well on how to set up IntelliJ if you are interested in IntelliJ. Again, IntelliJ is used for Java applications, but I will show you that as well. I mean, since we already set up Spark and Maven, that should be very easy for us to run IntelliJ. Not a big problem. But there is something called PyCharm, wherein you can run your Python applications. I think I will include that somewhere so that you can run your PySpark applications from that IDE. I will try to include that somewhere. But if you found this interesting, then let me know in the comments. I will try to do these kind of things going forward as well. That being said, thank you very much for supporting this channel by watching these videos. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Peace out and love you all.